Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have episode 51 of our Liverpool rebuild on Football Manager 23 console edition. So far everything's been coming up pretty good. If you have a look at our results coming in, it literally has been a shock home defeat to Everton, a 0-0 draw with Newcastle and a 1-1 draw with Brentford, which is there are only little slip ups. Other than that, as you can see, table wise, we're nearly averaging 2.5 points a game, which is fantastic. Everything's coming up really, really good. So we cannot complain. And on we move. And it looks like Celtic away in the Champions League next. Quietly confident, of course. And Bournemouth away. Okay. Should be two nice and easy games. Should be in the key words there. I'm not going to change my side from what started here. I just want to check out the bench, and I think that is about right personally. Let's go, let's get into this. Let's get the first game of the episode on its way. Make that change. What an unentertaining match this has been so far. No, they've had a shot on target by the look of things, and we haven't. That is correct. And say no more, we are a goal down. It's a lovely finish. And it's poor from us. Really, really poor. We're going to go in angry. And there is going to be changes. Luis Diaz has been diabolical. Paul Wanner exactly the same. We're going to go very attacking as well. Shouldn't be a game that we're losing, that's for certain. I assume that's for us, is it? It's a shot on target, I suppose. It's progress. This has certainly not been a textbook performance in any way, shape, or form. You've got under 20 minutes to sort this out. Well, fair play to Celtic. We were shocking. And we was top, and we're certainly not now. Fair play to Celtic on there. Changes will be made for the Bournemouth game, that is for certain. That has to happen. And yet again, it's more of a case of giving Darwin Nunez a chance up top and him failing to score. So Sterdluck comes in, as does Enric. Van Dijk needs a rest. So we'll put Declan there. Put Casido at DM. Wisdom Amy at fullback. Do you know what? Let's change the whole front three. Give Arsenal Zakarian a game out on the right. Got to be a better performance here. Because that was diabolical. Zakarian is on the score sheet. Senti, poor defending. Zakarian's in. Slots it just by the goalkeeper. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. It's the perfect start. After our shocking Champions League showing. Not much else to report though. Bournemouth seem to be having the better of the game from what I can see. We do take a 1-0 lead. Satisfied is about right. I was about to make a couple of subs, funnily enough. Nunez. Okay, so Paul Wenner can come in here. And Warren's here. Emery goes there. Couple of defensive changes now. I'll give Kirkaz a game. He's probably going to get sold in January if I have my way. Well, I have to say, I think Bournemouth have been the better team on the day, and we've got away with one now. I'll say pleased. Um, what a great performance, though. Kind of feel as though we got lucky. Still 4 point lead at the top as we enter the international break. Just going to check the medical centre. So these guys will roughly be back, which is obviously very, very handy. I always have to, where I play more than one save, I have to. Okay. Okay, we've got a few quid, but nothing major. Time to let the national duty do its thing. 50 best players in the world. I only got one in the top 10. Only 4 in overall. Tuchemini, Davis, Salah and Rice. No Bellingham. I feel as though through this series I must have mucked Bellingham up a bit because he's 5 stars all day long. And as you can see here, he's only 4 stars with me, so I don't quite know what I've managed to do. 3.5 there, 3.5 there. So somewhere along the line I've completely butchered him. He's unhappy to be touted to clubs for transfer, so I might as well see if anyone else is interested in. No offers from Kirkaz. Got Fulham up next. Game we should be winning yet again. Must admit, I have considered looking at Matthias de Ligt as the replacement at centre half. We have got 4 centre halves here. Van Dijk's on his way out, to be completely honest. His contract does end the end of this season, so de Ligt could be the man to come in to replace there. Obviously the scouts like him as well, which is obviously a big help. Someone else I feel as though we need to probably see the back of. Just no one's interested. Fulham, then PSG. Okay. I think he could be a good replacement. Obviously nothing set in stone as of yet, but and we shall bring in Antonio Silva, Virgil van Dijk, Declan Rice. We are good to go. Might give Salah a little bit of game time. Probably will only be maybe 20-25 minutes. Hendrick has put us a goal ahead. Alphonso Davies bursting in, drilled it across, never offside, he cut the ball back. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Could see that from a million miles away. The penalty. Give it to Hendrick. Oh, he got away with it. Hendrick shared up, and Salah probably are my three best penalty takers. Well, it's a dominating first half. Very, very good. Get another one. Get the subs on. And as I say that, we concede. Well, some poor defending in there. And all of a sudden, it's game on again. And Hendrick gets his hat trick. Bellingham, ball over the top. Hendrick ahead of the game. Cuts across the goalkeeper, far corner. It's a hat trick. It's 3-1. Time to make some changes. So we will give Salah a little bit of game time. We will also look after our man Hendrick. That's a front three. Davies for Robertson. And I think we'll put Trent back in. Oh, Salah don't get crippled. Victor Roque is offside. And Tony Martinez has had an offside goal. And that is going to do it for a 3-1 home win for Liverpool Football Club. Pleased. We are pleased with that. Gives us a 4-point gap at the top of the table. No complaints here. Just want to have a look at the league table. So we've got the best defence, which is nice. Chelsea and Manchester United have scored more than us. When it comes to top goal scorers, it is Benjamin Sesko and Emmanuel Imega, Dutch player at West Ham. And we've got Endrick in now. Not too much to report on in respect of that. Okay, so Salah is now back. It's PSG up next. Van Dijk is hurt. Which is not ideal. So it will be Josko Gvardiol coming in. The only change I'm going to make for the time being is I'm going to put Paul Wenner out on the right. He's unsettled. New deal to reflect his ability. Okay, what's his development still like? On the report, still 5 stars. So he is 73 until 29. So we need to get another year or two out of him. $31, so we'll get 2 years out of him. We'll offer him 140. Driving a hard bargain, that's for certain. I'm okay with that. I'm going to keep Alexander-Arnold on the bench. No, I'm not. No, don't do it. Let's go. PSG away from home. I'd be happy with a point here. Although they are sitting in 14th halfway through. Not an ideal position for them to be in. And Endrick is offside. What a shame. Our first break, our first opportunity. And Gonzalez has put PSG ahead. He's come from, oh, where's the defence? Mbappe cuts it back. Gonzalez is there by himself. Fair play an offside trap. It really was not a good offside trap. I recognise that name. And I should do because he's on loan from us. 3.5 stars already. He could be he could be growing into a bit of a belting player here. As a matter of fact, that is his first goal for the club. I must admit, I did thought I recognised it when he scored. I thought, hold on. And I was correct. I need to get something out of this game at least. And he's gone and got another one. Wowee. One in a sense is very disappointing. In the other sense, it's nice to know that we've loaned out a player who can get the job done. Yeah, I'm happy to make that sub. Never going to be an easy place to come, but yeah, make that sub. Just got to get this game out of the way, if we're honest. Okay, it's a 2-0 defeat. Been really poor in the Champions League. Lost to Celtic. Now lost to PSG. And we are rightfully outside the top 8 now. And it's West Ham United that are showing everyone how to do it. Even Celtic are up there now. As long as we finish in that top 8, that is literally all that matters in that respect. Norwich at home. Okay. So the back line and midfield is decent. Mo Salah comes in. I'm also going to give Luis Diaz and Andrew Robertson a game. I'll also rest Bellingham. Yeah, Salah can't see out the game, he can't see out the game, but we've got to get him back in. I personally just didn't think the game against PSG was one for him. Might well have been. And play if you wish. It's a penalty. Keeps pausing himself. Salah, 10 minutes back into his comeback, well, 11 to be precise, has put us a goal ahead, which is exactly what was required for him. So it's definitely more of a game than what I thought it could have been. Endrick has just made it 2. Salah's cut back. Endrick pokes it home. 2-0. Pleased. Can't not be. We're winning the game. Not going to say it's comfortable because we are letting them have some shots, but if we can get another goal, I think that seals it, to be honest. Trying to make some changes. Some of the guys are feeling it a little bit. Wisdom Amy comes in. We'll give Salah his break. And Endrick has scored a second one. Alexander Arnold, the architect. Endrick at the front post. Blasts it past the keeper. It's 3-0. It's game over. It's another 3 points for the boys. And Luis Diaz has just, by the look of things, smashed one into the air. Emery through to him. And oh, what a goal that is. Could be up there for goal of the month. And it's a lovely 4-0 win. Well deserved. Boys played well. Pleased. Can anyone slip Man United up for me? The answer is no. There is a gap forming now, though, between us and 4th. Manchester City do not seem like the team that are going to compete with us this season, which is very unlike them. They are the ones that have always been there or thereabouts of us. Not this time around. Southampton away, they're in 13th. Point a game, a rough average. Just intrigued on this centre half business. Some good young talent here, I can see that I think I'll be very interested in. Here's a deal straight away there. Always looking for defensive reinforcements. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. We are secure financially. once some of these young wonder kids start picking up, um, and they start getting some value for the money that I buy them for, that's where we will make some good money, and we will not be will be better than financially secure. Tottenham, look at them two late goals, Bruno and Jamie Donnelly. That's a good result for us there. We need to take advantage of that. Providing everyone is fit, it could be the same side here. Yeah, I'm going with that. I think the only real changes there could be Slurtle up and Davis, but on this occasion, I will stick with what got us the result last game. Old Bellingham as well in for Casido, obviously. Got a bit of firepower on the bench, so a draw is not the worst thing here, but it's a game we should be winning. Well, that's a diabolical first half. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Front three have not done anything. And that is just a start. There'll be more that are going to come off here. It looks like Diaz and Rice. I'll have a look at that in a sec. Yeah, it could be any of my midfielders. To be completely honest, I'm going to bring off Tuchemini. Alexander Arnold's had enough as well. Ten minutes to go. Can we nick anything here? Okay, it's a 0-0 draw. I'm disappointed. Like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. We're still 4 points ahead of United. It would have been much better had we had nicked it. We didn't. We move on. That's the best thing we can do. And we now have Villa. I think Villa will be much tougher in the upcoming Football Manager game. Rice needs a break, which is fair enough. Okay, straight in. No messing about. Let's bring these points home, guys. Mo Salah has scored, and Alphonso Davies darting run. Oh, it's a great cross. That corridor of uncertainty, and it is 1-0 to Liverpool. John McGinn with a suspension by the look of things. And Salah's goal is the difference right now. I'm going to have to take off Trent here by the look of things. He looks pretty knackered. Also going to take off Aurelian Tchouameni as well. Yeah, Salah will be making way very, very soon. Yellow cards are flying in. Still not quite fit with Mo Salah. And he's gone and got his second. Oh, he's offside. Excuse me, my throat is completely clogged. And Endrick looks like a, well, counter-attack, probably not. Good ball, very clever. A sweaty goal, if you will. Endrick makes it 2, gives us all 3 points at Anfield. Exactly what the doctor ordered, and there we go. Hendrick's offside again. It's 3 points. It's a good result. Well done, the boys. Manchester United not slipping up again. 5-0 win at home to Leeds. We will end the episode with the Ajax game, meaning we will have a double header against Manchester City in the opening of the next episode. Also a really massive game, in all fairness, for the club. So we have got in Igor Vieira, a 19-year-old centre half. Rice future. You ain't got to worry about that. Can we knock him down to 200? We can't. What was he on anyway? He was on 210 anyway, so Esteban Olugio. Look at his value. I might even try and flog him, you know. He's worth a few quid. I bought him Westwood to be Allison's replacement. Yeah, we can't afford correct Cahilia. That is a given. Right, everyone looks alright. We'll get cracking straight into it. Final game of the episode. Ajax away from home. And Salah has put us a goal ahead. Tuchemeni into Hendrick. What a ball that is. And Salah with the little dink into the far corner has put us a goal ahead. A really, really good start. First minute goal. It looks like Hendrick's onside. Bellingham. Oh, we seem to play that ball quite regularly. This ball just over the top. Hendrick gets in. Hendrick scores. And this is more like it in the Champions League. That's 3 away games in a row. Yeah, pleased with the poor performance so far. Okay. So we are going to stick in Declan Rice, Paul Weller, Andrew Robertson, just to start. It's a penalty. Schroeder went down like he was shot. Schroeder makes it 3. They wanted me to make a sub. I had to do it this way. And yes, Casido and Amy come in. Hendrick offside by the look of things. Oh, by a mile. This puts us in 9th, which is right on the bubble of automatic qualification. but we have just played 3 games away, so we're going to have hopefully a nice advantage with some home games incoming. I will just check out the fixtures before we end the episode. And Slurdup has made it for Amy. His big looping cross, Slurdup met the ball, beats the keeper, and it's 4-0. Really good performance, this one. It doesn't overly make up the fact that we completely butchered against Celtic and PSG. But we're in the mix, we're only a point out, so can't complain. Where did our points record come up? Did I just say? I don't know. Yeah, so let's have a quick look at what we got fixture wise coming up. Obviously, we're now in December, so Champions League is now done for the time being. So we're at home to Legia Warsaw, home Rennes. Is that it? It must be. We played 6. Yeah, we must have done. Controllers off on one. Yeah, so we've got 2 home games coming up. I fully expect that we should be getting results there. We're going to be into the transfer window as well as of next episode, which was going to be nice. It's going to be more probably looking at getting some outs. Just want to have a look in the old development centre, see what's going on here. I think there's probably going to be there's no one that's going to come up as of yet. Alphonse Silva, 5-star. Wouldn't he a player? He comes straight to us, which is nice. Iliev is leaving the club. There will be some transfers coming in and out of here because some of these guys are just not good enough. Obviously, I bought these when I was learning the game. I've learned the game now. I know what I need to be doing. So, yeah, some of them will be on their way. So, that is all for today. So, please give us a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the bell on when you want to be notified. We'll see you next week for another episode on this Liverpool rebuild. Have a good day and enjoy the rest of your weekend.